Faith and her crafty ideas. Good morning. This is April the 20th, and this is video number 24. And if you're returning to watch, thank you for coming back to watch me. And if this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. And please click the like button. And then I would really appreciate it if you would click the subscribe button. That way you'll know when another video comes up. I normally do a video once a month. I wish I could do them more often, but it just doesn't seem to work that way. So anyways, I really enjoy sharing my love of various crafts, which usually consist of cross-stitching and card making. I do a little bit of, just a little bit of sewing and quilting, and so I just like to share what I do with you. And so I would love for you to comment if you watch and tell me what you like to do, what you're working on. So I would really appreciate that, and I love to share with you. And I want to share one person that I enjoy watching. I have no idea if she has ever seen my floss tube, but I'd like for you, if you watch me, to step over and watch the Saltbox Stitcher. She is just a joy to watch. She stitches nothing like I do, but she's just such a joy and an inspiration to watch. And even if you have nothing in common, I have nothing in common with her, but I just encourage you to step over and watch her. I just really enjoy it. I just sit there and giggle most of the time that I'm watching her. Her husband makes comments at the beginning and sometimes in the middle of it, but I just enjoy. She's from Florida, and I just enjoy watching her. I do nothing, stitch nothing of what she stitches. She stitches up there in the count of 40 count, 35 count, whatever. That's not me. But so I just wanted to point her out. Well, anyways, let's get started. I hope that you had a wonderful Easter and that April is going well for you. And hopefully spring has come to where you live. I think spring has finally arrived where we are. I think it has. But the wind here in Oklahoma, it just continues to blow, and we have no rain. If you are that type of person praying, just pray for rain for here in western Oklahoma. We just need rain so bad. The wheat crops are not going to yield anything if we don't get some rain really soon. I know the Lord has a plan for everything, and but we just need rain. That's our only plea, ever so badly. So that is my plea. Well, my last video was on March 15th, so it's been about a week, over a month that I last spoke to you. So let's see what I've been up to. The last time that I talked to you, my husband's one sister was here to visit. Well, this time, his other sister and brother-in-law, they were here to visit us for about a week, and that was good. And she helped me make 2 project bags, and those will come out whenever I show some of my work. And that was really nice of her. She's a very good seamstress. And so she gave me some pointers and helped me make some bags. And besides just working around here and doing some things, we did do a little bit of camping. And just seems like there's something to do every day. Our evenings just seems like, we go to the Y once or twice a week. And with that, we did do some camping, and we're planning on going again next week. So this week has been busy getting the camper ready and doing things, getting ready for that. And we're just keeping up with life. That's basically what we're doing. We just have lots of things on our plate around here between our home and church. And my husband does things for his one brother. He helps, and we just keep busy. That's what we do. Well, let's look and see what I have been working on since the last time I saw you. So you can see I have been working. The last time we were together, I think it was on March 15th. So I have filled in the rest of March with things that I have been working on. And April is just as full. I've got to stitch something every day. So I have done something every day. I didn't write in what I did yesterday, but I'll have to do that. But anyways, so I've been working on that. I don't know if I told you or not, but this month, April, my temperature chart and my country bloomers were the two that I pulled on my whip go. So I'll show you those in a little bit. But anyways, let's start off with what I've finished, okay? Well, first of all, I think the last time that we were together, my March cottage, March is over, so I didn't get to hang it up very long, but I got my March cottage, it got finished. There it is, and there's my board that I hang them all on. I switch them out, that hangs up, and then I have magnets on the back of it. So there's my March. So that is now finished. My friend Beth does my finishing for me, and she does an awesome job. So that is now finished. And then this one she had when the last time, I don't know if I even showed you any of this, but it's finished. It's on a little easel like board that will stand up. Home Stitch Home. I have that sitting in one of my window sills. I have wide sills on my windows in my living room and dining room, and so I can sit stuff in them. That's where that sits, in one of them. So that is a finish. And then, ooh, got a hair on me. This is now finished. I think the last time I was just about, I don't have it fully finished, but it is finished. But here, this is fully finished. And I know what I want to do with it, so I've just got to get it done. I've got to get some help with it. So that is completely finished now. And the other thing that is fully finished is this one. And this has been a while. This has been done for a little while. I think it's been almost a year that it's been done, but it was one that everything is done in back stitch. Okay, actually, this was 2020, but I finally found something to put it on. And there it is. At our thrift store where I work, it's called an Etc. Shop. I always am looking for wood pieces that I can put things inside of and do that, and I found this, and it just fit perfect. And that blue, I think, just pulls out this blue. That's what I wanted, something to pull out there in the middle. So that's finished, and it will hang, let me move it, it'll hang back there on that wall. I've got a place already back there for it. So it'll hang back there. So that's where that goes. And then, now I've got some more ready to go and be finished. And I think I may have shown you this, but I didn't show you how I'm going to finish them. So I'm getting them ready. I don't think I'll give them to her this week. Probably in a week or two I'll take them to her so that way she can finish them. But I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and to find some things to finish. I don't have a store near me, so I have to wait till we go to the city to do things. And here is what I'm going to do with these things. I have out on my counter a tray. Right now it's got snowmen in it. And I sit my salt and pepper, my sugar, toothpicks. I think that's all that's in it. I sit those in there, and that's where I keep them contained on my counter. Well, I bought this, and I'm going to take this off, and I will take this off. I bought this at Walmart. So and then I'm going to get a friend. He's already said he would do it for me, and I'm going to give it to him tonight. He's going to cut me a piece of plexiglass that will fit inside there. And then I'll probably put little dowel rods in each corner so the plexiglass will not go all the way to the bottom. It will kind of be raised up. So in the bottom of this, I am going to have her put this for Halloween, and we'll just put magnets or something maybe in the bottom of it, or we'll just lay it. I'm not sure. We're going to put this and use this for my background. So we're going to put that in there. That way I can put that in when Halloween, October comes around, so that can be on my counter. And then if I have no other season done, just want, we can also put this in there. And that'll fit in there. So those are the two things that I'm going to put. And this can go the rest of the year if I want it to. But hopefully I can make some other things that I can fit in there. But that's my plans for that. So that will sit on my counter. So those are two finishes that I have. And then I have one more that I've found at my thrift store. I'm going to take this board and I'm going to paint it white. Hopefully I can cover it and paint it white. Spray paint it or whatever, paint it white. And then we can put this on it with this as a background. To pull out some of the pinkish reds. I thought about, but I don't like the corners. I thought about I could do it on this side, but I like this side better. So that's my plans. Hopefully it will work. The stitching part is easy for me. It's figuring out what to do with each one of them that is hard for me. So if you have another idea, put it in the comments and say, hey, do this or do that, and tell me about it. And I think, you know, I don't mind having some other plans. Then I bought some, and look what I have got done. April's almost over, but I'll use it next year. I've got my April done, so I can give this to her. And I got some orange gingham. They did have some. So I've got that done. So I'll have it for next year. And I'm thinking what I may do, since I already have it, to go ahead and do my May one and see where I'm at. If I'm running really late, I may skip June or July, skip those and get August, and then come back next year and get June and July or something like that. I may skip a month, but we'll see how May comes along. Okay, we'll just see. But I can do that. I don't have to have them all done this year. I can catch up next year, but I'm going to be starting on that one pretty soon. Okay, now whips, things that I need to finish. Well, one of my whips is, I've got two of them right behind me. I'm going to do them first. If you know, I don't work on this very often, but I'm trying to finish it. They gave this to me from the thrift store, and it's this tablecloth. It's a round tablecloth don't want to really open it. It's a round tablecloth. I know people don't use tablecloths very often anymore, but they asked me if I would finish it, and I said, yes, I will. And not sure what I'm going to do with it when I get it done, so if anybody wants it, let me know. I'll make you a good deal. But all I have left to do is right here. That's all I've got left. And I will be done with it. So I'll be glad when this gets finished. It's in my rotation, but I'll be honest, I don't work on it as much as I should. So that's got to be finished. So if you want it, let me know. And then my other one, and I work on this, is, see if I have them turned right, is my quilt. I've been quilting on this. So I'm working on that. And I really want to get it done this year, because I have so many other lap quilts I need to work on. So this time, the last time I worked on it, oh, I'm working on down here at the bottom on the buildings. That's where I'm at. Working on the buildings. So that is a whip that's in progress. Maybe when it gets to the top and consider it my oldest whip, that's when I'll get it done. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay. Everything is on this side of me, so it's all stacked up very carefully. So whenever I get them, I have to move them to this side. So we'll see. Let's see. The next one is, I started this. I don't know if I had any of this started the last time or not, but this is one that I got at Stitch West in 2021 when I went there. And the little Stitch girl was there, and she gave us each one. And this year now it came out, and so it's up for sale. Anybody can get it. Ooh, that's hot. And so it's called Stitching with Friends. So I'm just now getting to work on it. And guess what? I'm going back to Stitch West this year. So if anybody else is going, please let me know. I can't wait. My husband, such an angel, he's taken me. No, he will not be attending. We're going to camp the week before. We're going to go and take our time and go camping. And there is a campground that's a KOA campground. I don't know. It's a couple miles away from there. We're going to park the camper there, and he'll take me in, drop me off, and I can stitch my little heart out. He'll come back and pick me up in the evening, and I'll stay at the camper. And so that's what we get to do. I can't wait. So I'm so excited about it. But anyways, here is my progress. This is what I have got done so far on it. I love it. It's so pretty. The colors are just beautiful. And I don't think I'll do it, but this would be one that would fit in that box. But I don't want to. I want to frame this. And I'm going to hang this on my back wall. So that's one that I am working on. That's one that's in my rotation. And then this is my oldest whip. And most of these, for some reason this last month, I didn't, well, that one there, I don't think it was a blank slate, so I wouldn't have had a picture for that last one. This one, I do have a picture for it, and I can put that in. Let's see. yes, I do have a picture for this one. I'll put it in. And this one was on my Whipco board, so it got 6 days. In fact, I think it even got 7. But anyways, here it is. Well, just a minute. Let me fold this over. Make it a little easier for me. Here it is. And I worked on this part here, finished up that, and I worked on the border at the bottom and the word bloomers. I've worked on that. So that's where I'm at during these days. So that's Friday, so I just have to finish up Friday and Saturday. And then at the end of, there's another pole, and there'll be some things that goes at the other end. Let me show you. So I can't wait to get this one done. Now this one is, well, let's see, where are you, picture? Here it is. There it is. So I'm on this one. So I just have that one to do, this area here. And then I'll have the pole and the flower, that there to finish up. So, and this one is my oldest whip. So I do want to get, hopefully, get some more time. And I think that's on my Whipco board. It's on there 2 more times this year. So it's on there 2 more times. So hopefully that'll really help. Okay, next. Oh, look here, my temperature chart. This was on my Whipco board too, so I really got caught up and did a lot of work. I had to do some frogging too, but I got caught up and did a lot of work on it. Here we are. I'm going to fold it in half since only half of the tree is done. January, February, March is completely done. There's April's branch, and it is done up to, today is Thursday, it's up to 2 days ago. It is completely done. So April, and there I even have May's branch ready to go. So I am pleased with that. So those little, right there, those 2 darkest ones were our coldest temperatures we had. Now the yellow and this gold color and orange, those are our warmest days that we have had so far. So we'll see how things change. So I have, after this one, I think the next branch goes more up and then it starts going out. Then I go out the other side and back down. So there it is. I am pleased. I am caught up. And let's see. There it is. I was going to see if I have it on here again on my, I have it on my Whipco board one more time at least this year. One more time at least. But if I can keep up with it, if I can keep the branches up, that's my biggest problem, is keeping my branches up. Okay, now I started, as you know, each month I start a new one. Well, this month I started, it's just a little start. My new one for this month is called Big Hearted Tiny Town. Big Hearted Tiny Town, that's what it is. So cute. And they've got, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5, or they've got a Christmas one, a patriotic one, Halloween one, a fall one, or maybe, I don't know. They've got 4 or 5 out. And I want to do them all, and whatever board I put them on, it'll be magnetic, and I can switch them in and out. Why I started with Valentine, I don't know. But anyways, they've got a spring one. I know that. So I want to do all of them. But anyways, this is my teeny tiny start. Started with a tree. That's my teeny tiny start. It's this tree right there. I did it last night, so I'll work on it again today. So that's all I've got done on it. So that is now in my rotation. So we'll see. And you know, I said, you know, I'm a simple cross stitcher, all my things, and I've been doing 14 count, and this is 16 count, and apparently it's my eyes. This is hard for me to see, but I am determined. I'm going to do these on 16 count. So hopefully it'll get better for me. So anyways, that's 16 count. Okay, now, next month, my new one for next month will be for the month of May, and since I won't see you till then, I wanted to show you what it will be. And I have to find a piece of material, and I do want it to be a brown piece, a tan. Not sure what they call for. They call for a vintage exemplar from Lakeside Linens, and theirs is, mine will be a 16 count, whatever it is I do. But this is what it is. It's ABC Spring ABC. It's got the ABCs down the side, and it's got A and then B for bunny, C, D, E, F flower, G gardens. It is so cute. And there's different ones of these too. And I'm thinking when I do this one, I'd like to make it just as put a rod across the top and hang it. And that way I can hang them. I'm thinking. I don't know. But whatever I do, it'll be either hanging or magnetized. So I can switch them because there's different ones of these for different seasons. So that's what I want to do with that one. So I have to get, May is almost here. I got to get a piece of material ready for it. So I got to get moving quick. Quick. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you. Here, this was one. Was this the one? No, this was not the one. It looks just like it. My sister-in-law helped me. I was making this bag, and she was helping me. So she helped me finish it, and she helped me just gave me some pointers, and it turned out really good. She gave me some pointers. I know it looks like this one, but this one is not as nice as this one. So she helped me do that. And then, this goes in front of my haul, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. I went on Fat Quarter Shop. They have these zippy bags that you can make. You get a pack of, they're already, the patterns are on there. You just have to cut them out. And if you go to Lori Holt, there's a tutorial, and she tells you how to do it. And then you can get, there's a Zippy Bags number 1 and Zippy Bags number 2. And number 1 was out of stock, so I did number 2. They're both just as cute. And then you get zippers, to go with them. You have to pay for them separately. You get them. So here they all are. Well, so while my sister-in-law was here, she helped me make one. I made it, but she sat beside me, gave me pointers. So there's my first one. I made it. I made it. I did it. I did it. And I just I'm going to put this kind of a line on the inside of all of them. Instead of trying to find material to match each one, I'm just putting an off-white material on each side. And I like the double zipper. I really like that. So there's my first one. And she helped me make that. So that has my, that's going to have my cottages in it. So it's got it'll have my May cottage in it is what it will have in it when I start that. Okay, let's see. What do we go to next? Let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I can't fill my calendar out for the month of May till Saturday, because on Saturday, well, I'll find out what numbers are called for May. So that will determine which two things on here will get 6 days. So that will determine that. And then if I look at my paper, where are you? I will, good gracious, let's see. I'll probably work on my, it's supposed to work on my praying hands yet this month, so we'll see what happens. My Isaiah 40:31, as a deer panteth by the water, I have to, not the deer, oh my gracious, the eagle, we fly as eagles, that one there, I have to do that one. That one I did not work on this month, so that one's got to come up. I don't have that many, so a lot of them are getting worked on each month. So we'll see. My tablecloth and quilt, they'll need to be working on in May, because I did them in March, but not April. So I try to go through and give everything. If it doesn't get it one month, it gets it the next. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I'll have quite a bit that I'll need to work on in the month of May, and we're going to be camping next week. And then one week in May, I'm going to take a little trip to Kentucky and visit my dad and my sister. And so that I will be doing. I don't know how far I'm going to go in Kentucky. I just know I want to go spend a day or two with my father. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything else. So, Cheryl, I don't know if I'm going to get that far to see you or not, but we'll see. Anyways, let's see. Oh, here's something else I wanted to show you. Before I show you my cards that I made this week, I wanted to show you, oh, I lost them. Here they are. I wanted to show you something. I know there's people out there that you like to make cards. And there's a company, it's called Stampin' Up. And that's where I get all my supplies from. Well, they have a thing in their company. It's called Paper Pumpkin. It comes like this, and I get it. Right now, I'm doing it for 1 year. I'll probably just do it for this year. But in that Paper Pumpkin, you get, everything is really nicely packaged. And I'm not going to open everything up right now, but the first month you get it, you get a acrylic thing to put your stamps on so you can stamp. Mine's a mess. You get a set of stamps to use. You get an ink spot for whatever. That's what you use in yours for that time. In this one, they give you detailed directions on how to make. These are the cards that I'm going to be making this month. They give you detailed directions, step by step by step. You get everything you need in there to make them. I've done them other months, but I've never done it for a straight year. I'll do it for like 2 months and here and there, but I'm doing it for 1 year. And I'm going to take this camping with me to work on it. But it is really very neat. So if you like to do that, and I could, maybe it can help you get in touch with whoever you need to. But that's going to go camping with me. And all I need to put in here with me is some tape, my tape that goes with me, maybe my pair of scissors, some envelopes. Well, no, they even supply envelopes. So right here, this is going to go camping with me, and I can make some cards. I don't have to take all my inks and everything with me. So that's what I'm going to do. But I thought I would share that with you. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else? Okay. Let's see. Some cards that I made this week. Let me find the ones that I did this week. Can't remember. Let's do these 3. This is one. It says, for a special friend. Did that one. This is a simple one. Thinking of you. And thanks for touching my life with your special friendship. If I can get it organized by the next time, I'm going to just make me a paper that has my numbers. Each of my cards have a number. That way I know when somebody wants one of my cards, I know what number they are. And I think what I'm going to do, when I show you my cards, I can circle which number I've shown you. That way I can keep it straight, so I don't show you the same card 10 times. But anyways, those are 3 of my cards that I do because I do sell my cards. I'm still working on being a millionaire. But there are a couple people that do ask me, so I have them numbered so I know what number they want. And, but anyways, that's how I keep track of my cards. So in my box, like this one lady wants, so I know she wants card number 48. And that's one I'm going to be making for her. So I need to just make me a list of all my numbers, and that way I can circle and show you. I showed you card number 1 and 2 and 3, and the next time, so you don't see them all again. Okay, well, I think I'm rambling, and I think it's time for me to bring this to an, I've got 2 more things to show you. Oh, yes. Just a minute. I wanted to show you what I have been doing. Oh dear, we're having a fall. I want to show you what I bought. I ordered this off of Amazon, and they come, I think there's like maybe 50 in a pack, but it's these clear things. There's 2 together. You peel them off of this, and there's cards. You get a pack of cards with it. And here's what I do with them. On the back of each of my projects, and I went and did them to the ones that I had made previously, and I stuck this on the back of my project, and then I put the card in there, and it tells the name of it, when I started it, when I finished it, fully finished it, who fully finished it, and myself that I stitched it. So I'm putting that on the back of each of mine. And so I think what I did was people were putting library cards is what they were doing. And so I just went on there and I think I typed in library cards on Amazon and this came up and I really liked this idea. And so that's what I did. So I'm putting that on the back of each of my projects. So that is what I am doing. So that's one thing I bought. And then also when if you remember back a couple, I don't know if it was the last video or a couple videos ago, I showed you that big box that my friend gave me with all that thread in it. Do you know, out of all that thread, when I was trying to find the threads I needed for that little tiny town, and for the spring ABC, and then I went ahead and found the one that I will need for the next one. So I just went ahead and looked to see if I had the threads for it. And I am a DMC person. Because of all those threads I have, I'm not going to go buying other threads. Because I thought, okay, I've got to use these threads up before they dry rot. Do you know I didn't have any of these colors? You would have thought I wouldn't need to buy another color till I turned 90. And I had to go buy these colors. Could not believe it. Yes. And I don't kit up projects way in advance. I do not kit up. I'll kit one and then maybe for the next month. And I didn't have them. And as soon as I'm done with something, I put them back so I was just flabbergasted. But anyways, such is life. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you've been inspired and got a giggle or two or something out of me. Hope you enjoyed it. And please share it with your friends. Tell them to come over and have a watch. And I hope you stay around for my reading today. And if not, you have a wonderful day all day long. Here is our reading for today. It's called As I Know It. Eternal Lord, I think of the whole span of my life, eternity as I know it, and know it's just the tiniest fraction of time to you. It's hard to grasp, and to be honest, I'm not even sure I want to comprehend it. Sometimes I grow weary and have grown to embrace the idea that all things end. The idea of doing anything forever is intimidating. But then I remember your goodness, your absolute perfection. You would not intend something that wasn't utterly wonderful. I suspect I am intimidated only because I am here on this side of eternity where nothing can satisfy. Though I cannot grasp it, my heart knows it will be fully satisfied with you on the other. Isn't it wonderful to think that if you do God's will, we're going to live forever? Isn't that wonderful? Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of April, and then you have a wonderful Mother's Day. My husband has a lot on his plate this week yet, and us trying to pack, so he probably will not upload this until we're on our camping trip. He said he would do it for me then. So I will see you lovelies probably in a month. So you have a great day. See ya.